So basically, Cypress is just like Selenium. It is an open source tool,
Mm-hmm.
and that is used for front end web automation as well as for API also. So we can automate both front end also and web API part also.
Okay.
Okay, and there are a lot of features of Cypress which Selenium do not have. For example, screenshot and videos, everything. Uh, Cypress take care of everything. It will take the videos and screenshot, and and it will store in some folder, and we can refer it. It has a configuration just like if you want to turn off that part, we can turn off also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the setup part is very easy in Cypress. In Selenium, what you have to do, we have to set up. Just a second, I'll go some quiet place. Noises. There is a noise.
Okay.
Uh, where is my mic? What is the time in Germany as of now?
It's 5:40 p.m.
5:40 p.m. Okay, okay, okay. So Cyprus,
Even
yeah.
even if you're okay earlier, we can start earlier. Whatever, if you're okay with that also.
Earlier, we can start from 8:30, not beyond that because I have a APM class before that.
No, no, 8:30 means morning. You are saying?
No, no, now 8:30. Before half an hour before.
Oh, oh, half an hour. Okay, sorry, I forgot your time. Okay, yeah, that will be great actually, Vijay, because normally we
Huh.
here in Germany we work till 4:30, and after that we we spend time with family. And because this class is happening at 5:30 my time, which is normally I spend with my family.
Okay, okay.
So if we can start at 5 o'clock, also like my 5 o'clock, your 8:30, that works
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That will be great.
Okay,
So
yeah,
okay, so we'll start now. So
okay,
first is that the we can use in for web testing also and for API testing also. So in Selenium, what we have, we can only either use it from front end application, or I think it doesn't support for API testing, or we have to go for Azure and uh, make a hybrid framework, which is a combination of Selenium and Rust Azure. I mean, we have to just add the dependencies of Maven also, and in Maven we have to add a dependency of Selenium also and Rust Azure also. Okay,
mhm,
but Cypress take care of both web or API both.
okay,
Okay, so what when I started doing Cypress, right? Started working on Cypress, there was lot of irrelevant API calls. I mean, the duplicate API calls was happening in the front web application. So
mhm,
that was easily visible in the this Cypress has a test runner. It has a ID itself. It has a ID where browser runs and it show all the details of the APIs. Okay,
okay,
so I figure out there are a lot of duplicate APIs which developer was calling at during during the browser loading or during it to navigate to some other feature, some other pages. So that was one of the issues which front end team has to uh, remove the particular API calls, the duplicate API calls.
okay,
So I found it through Cypress only. So it show that it show with the color that yellow color will come if it is a duplicate APIs. Okay, and if it is a some 4 axis will come in the APIs or 5 axis come, then it is stop testing. That
mhm,
page will not get load or it will not go to the different pages. Okay, it will stop testing and it will print in the console. Yeah, this is getting fail, and it will show the error logs also. I mean the response also we can easily visible in the console. Okay,
okay,
so apart from this, we have a So it is used for all modern web application. So this is not supported in Windows. It uses for modern web application.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, React JS and Angular JS. So JavaScript, little bit about JavaScript.
Yeah, just little bit, not nothing much, because I worked for 2 years in Java. So now only when I check the introduction in YouTube, and that's where I learn nothing much.
Okay, okay. So it uses JavaScript. Okay,
Hmm.
and there is no such dependencies. I mean, there is no relation between Selenium and Cypress.
Yeah.
So this is like you want to start in your company, or you want to just looking for a change, and this is the marketing the Cypress tool is using in most of the companies. That is why you want to use it.
No, we have a project where the team asked me to do the testing in Cyprus.
Okay,
So
okay, okay,
that's the
okay.
reason I'm learning.
So why they are not saying to work on Selenium, and why they are not saying that if you know Selenium then you start coding Selenium itself? Why they are preferring for Cypress?
I don't know. Maybe that's I'm trying to figure out. Maybe what I understand, because when I worked at Cypress, I know that sorry, Selenium. That I know Selenium use multiple APIs actually. So
Uh-huh.
the dependency is there. Maybe for that reason they checked. Maybe our team checked with some other team, and they said they advised that better Cypress is better than Selenium. Otherwise, I was okay to start testing in Selenium.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so this is a open source tool. Okay, so you do not have to pay anything. So
Okay.
Selenium is also open source. Selenium is entirely open source. This is
Mhm.
open source for SSR is free in this, but it has one more feature, that is a dashboard. So
Okay.
dashboard is it's a paid version. It's not a free. It's a paid version. For what is the use of dashboard? I mean, it will generate API key which you can set in your framework. So whenever you run your script, right, your script or anything, so it will capture the entire thing. It will maintain the history. It will automatically generate a report, and which you can see in the dashboard of this of Cypress dashboard. Okay,
Okay.
if I'll go here, I can see check here Cypress dashboard. This is the one. So if we'll go for images,
Mhm.
in this way it will show. So every time you run it, and it will show it will be applied for some hours, I think. After that, it will say for to pay some amount. It's not a free
Okay.
version. So everything
S-
you do it, it will come with.
okay. Brijesh, I have a question here. Normally, when we used to do in Selenium also, so
Hmm.
we used to integrate that with Jenkins, and there was a Jenkins report actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in Cypress also, I believe if you are running through Jenkins, there will be
Hmm.
a report in Jenkins.
Yes, yes, yes. So there are two types. Like when you do it Selenium, there will
Mhm.
be test ng reports, right? That will be a
Yes,
default reports. Or
yes,
what you have to do, you have to integrate with some other reports like extent reports, or LEO report is the famous one.
yeah,
Okay, so you have to integrate with that. And if you are using Jenkins basically a build tool. Okay, so if you want to configure your entire suite in Jenkins, then you have to either you can do it via code. You have to install. You have all do all setup in Maven and in your code part, or you can use it. You can use plugins like for TestNG to publish the particular report in Jenkins, or you want to send that particular report to to X person, or
okay,
some
yes,
in your team, anyone, or in the group. So
Yeah.
for that, you have to publish that report. So you can use Allure report, you can use Selenium with this, not Selenium, extend report or
Hmm.
normal default reports. The same
Yeah.
way Cypress also have customized reports also, and it can be integrated with the Allure report or these two. It can be integrated. Okay,
Okay.
so uh, I think in my project I'm also working on Cypress only. So I will show
Oh,
you
great.
glimpse. So this is the LO result. See, it's making a LO result. I have integrated LO result.
Hmm.
It's all the reports are coming in this. We can just view, watch how to generate LO report.
Okay. So also you can send this report to your manager or some other colleagues.
Yes, yes. So there are two ways. Either you can integrate emails with Jenkins, with
Hmm.
Cypress, or you can publish that part in Jenkins, and you can again hook with the Teams or but which is your internal chat. What is your internal chat? Microsoft Teams or Slack?
Yeah, team.
You can send that report from Jenkins to your teams, and in that team, you can add your manager in the group, or you can separately send to your manager. Then
Okay.
that integration part from Teams to Jenkins, right? That you have
Hmm.
to write a separate report for integrating that Jenkins report to the Teams.
Okay.
That you have to write a separate code for that.
Okay.
So you can
So
do that. Yes, you
in
can
this
do that.
training, I believe, will you teach me about the report generation also to send it to the people?
I'll be telling you the report generation in Jenkins, how we can do
Okay.
it in local
Hmm.
and Jenkins.
Okay.
For sending report, I know it from Java. I mean,
Okay.
from Selenium, I know that part.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
Cypress, I have to figure out how we can do the same thing because I have to check that. Or but
Okay.
we can get the alerts like reports has been generated. That part I have done, like alerting part I have done, but still I am uh, uh, exploring that how we can do that part using JS
Okay.
script.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Or I what I thought that earlier what I thought why we can I can use the same Java code itself while
Hmm.
doing through Jenkins. So at the end, what happens when I will send the Allure report? Like the same, I thought that I can relate with that with Java code itself. So at the last, what happened? It generates the report generates some XML file, that
Okay.
HTML file it generates. Okay. So in Java, I
Hmm.
have written a code to pick that HTML file. Okay. And I have after that I give there is a Teams hook. So I have added the Teams hooks. Okay.
Okay.
So what it do? It collect the information of a HTML. It checks all the result fail and pass of the HTML, and it hook to the particular HTML particular teams group, or if you want to give if you want to send to a single recipient, so you have to it will have some unique ID that is
Hmm.
called a hook. So it send we hit a API request for that.
Okay. I
So
got it. Yeah.
yeah, the same code we can use in Cypress also, but we can do the same thing from JavaScript. That we have to check.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so so let me. So this is the one. Okay, I'll let first let me start. Okay, so it's a dashboard is a paid tool. Okay,
Hmm.
so next we'll go next, and it is a open source. Okay, so the entire thing is built in Node.js. Node.js. So we have to install Node.js for this. So Node.js comes with npm module. Also, we can have a screenshot also in the reports. We can attach the screen report also. So Node.js comes with the npm module. Okay.
Okay.
So who can run? Basically, Cypress was earlier. What happened when Cypress got introduced? So it was made for developer. Slowly after time, the QA adopted the Cypress. Earlier, it was developer used to do to work on Cypress. There was no QA. After that, slowly, at the time changes, Cypress got migrated from dev to QA.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we'll go who can use the Cypress, who can, end to end test cases. We can do end to end test cases. We can do integration test. We can do unit test. All this stuff we can do in Cypress. So in Selenium we used to do via test ng.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. So same here also we can that test ng also developer also Java developer they used to do test ng for their unit testing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so who can use it? This can be used by dev also and QA also. Now we'll see the major difference between Selenium and uh, this Cypress. So some of the difference between Selenium and Cypress.
Yes. So a couple of you also told that Selenium depends a lot of APIs actually or plugins to help it. Whereas Cypress has all the features, whether it's a report generation or data-driven testing, I believe. For that also we use other APIs in Selenium, and usually Cypress has all these features inbuilt.
Yes, exactly. So I'll write here one of the differences only web. This can be used only web, uh, web and API. Okay. Both are free only, but this is something
Mhm.
free. This is free, but on dashboard is paid.
Okay.
SSL is free, but dashboard. See, this is the paid one. So what are the language Selenium supports?
Yeah, Selenium supports Python, Ruby, I believe JavaScript as well, and
Java, Python. Six languages support Java,
yeah,
Python, Ruby,
Ruby and five.
JavaScript, C Sharp.
Yes. Yeah, C Sharp. Actually, I forgot it's almost 4.5 years. So let's see.
We write C Sharp. And the Python also. No, Python I've written everything I've written.